Desperate for it to be a hoax versus desperate for it to be true. March 21st, 2024. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. University of Utah women's basketball team players going to dinner allegedly followed by a driver yelling the N-word at them. Enter independent journalist Casey Whalen, who obtains footage of school donor Robert Moyer via body cam of local police officer called to Team Hotel. Interestingly, Moyer seems more of a reporter than a witness in a fairly unremarkable but still somewhat interesting conversation. Before we continue, let's back up and examine those two sides. Why would one be desperate for it to be a hoax? Well, seems more context missing so far for that, so as a non-native Idahoan, let me examine more historical background covering recent news history in the region. 5 members of the white nationalist group known as the Patriot Front were convicted by a jury and sentenced for conspiracy to riot at the Coeur d'Alene LGBTQ+ Pride event in 2022. An original arrest at a June 11 22 U-Haul truck seen on many mainstream news media outlets. Interestingly, Casey Whalen also citing possible malfeasance surrounding the city of Coeur d'Alene and the U.S. District Attorney's Office of Idaho. I'll save that information for another time. Now back to the two statements at hand in this video. Second, seemingly opposite of the first, desperate for it to be true. Dateline, May 11, 2022, exactly 1 month before the U-Haul truck bust, student C.J. Alexander bemoans the lack of support for the black community at University of Utah. Apparently active on the traveling talk circuit, Ms. Alexander teaching critical race theory and why allowing racism to prevail in our society's foundations detrimental to future generations and mindsets, even going so far as to say opt-out requests from lessons on CRT is immoral. Where is she today amidst this? Leave your comment of source below, cause I don't know. Back to Coeur d'Alene. Excellent write-up by the independent conservative-funded Idaho Tribune, putting together a timeline on the point of contention going from Whalen's post regarding the Kootenai County Task Force on Human Relations with Coeur d'Alene Mayor Jim Hammond on March 26 to reports regarding long-known area political operative Krista Hazel's possibly vetted post about alleged raided vetted county GOP-endorsed electeds dropping Juneteenth as a holiday. Most recent development as of this recording focus not on a giant white truck with a Cummins diesel and giant Confederate flag, but a common gray-colored sedan described by local law enforcement as a silver passenger car.
Conclusions from all this? One would think desperate for it to be a hoax might be a positive reaction for people who feel they know the goodness of the local community. A feeling that if this were to turn out to be hateful and openly blatant culturally biased behavior, a sense of shame would ascend like wildfire through the region. But that a peace and hope would prevail, because those on that desperate side know in their hearts the right thing would be done about it, as has been for years. Conversely, I don't understand why one would want so desperately for it to be true. That's not what I sense these people are in the Idaho region. I hope to continue and meet and learn from all sides of the issues important to the people of Idaho. Thank you for your time. Yes, the people. Take it away, Trump and Bain.
And giving it back to you, the people.
And we give it back to you, the people.